Hey, my name's Eric. I'm making animated faces that you can talk to. And I would really like to have a deployed website that shows all my work and lets people kind of play with it themselves. And that's maybe the next big milestone that's coming up. Let me demo that so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm working towards. Alright, so then if I just come over to, bam, over here. Let me, I guess, take out this developer stuff. Alright, very simple home page for Wisp. And it's got tiles for each area of the app you can go to. And yesterday I just had a real short session. I was able to make a menu bar that shows up on the left side. So if I click on faces, there's a little menu bar over here. And this menu bar is supposed to show up in all the different screens. Immediately I'm hiccuping. Like I'm starting the stream to talk to you and I'm just full of hiccups. Let me see if I can just purge them from my body like a self-exorcism. There. I think I got it. I think I got them to go away. I think I got it. Okay. So, I'm not going to worry too much about aesthetics, but I would like this menu bar that shows up on the left to kind of have the same colors and be tucked in and be clean and easy to understand when you look at it. I think I can do that. And there's some things like I've got a design system that I created that specifies a certain palette be used on buttons, and I want to use that palette on these buttons. So about an hour and 45 minutes of aesthetic tweaking. I think that's what it amounts to coming up ahead of us. So here we go. Let's get to work. Sorry, I accidentally went to the wrong screen and it played a little music, which is the Eric's Away at the Bathroom music. But I just went to one of my work screens and that stopped that music and went back to the work screen mode. Okay. All right. I got to see. What am I going to do? First thing, I want some kind of background color that looks like the one on the home page. If we go here, I want this background color. I want a logo up the top. That should be like a small version of this. Okay. So if I take this graphic here, let's crop maybe this part. This logo small. On the home screen, I saved it there. That's not actually the right place for it. Let's move it to here. Okay. Screen container. Import. Okay, and then on the home screen, I already had some code to display this. Okay, let's do this. bring it back over to my menu screen container. Put that here. No, I want inside of this control panel. There we go, like that. Home screen module. No, not that. Close. Close. Sometimes I've just got too much stuff. Okay, this is the logo panel. This seems okay. Let's go back to screen container. Control pane. Okay, gotta import some colors. I forget what's the syntax? Okay, these. Width, I said 10%, that seems good. Let's stick with that. And okay, there's another thing too. What was it? The image itself. Home screen module, and whoops, logo. Okay, I just set a width on it. Let's see what that gives me. All right, kind of weird, but closer to what I want. So not so bad. Let's make this. Let me just see, what do I actually want with that? Inspect. I think something like the max width of it should never go above its original, maybe. It just should be smaller, basically. What happens if I say 50%? That looks nicer. Yeah. Okay, I think that's basically the way I want to go with it. Let's go with 2.5. Okay, the buttons. I am interested in having the text be rotated 90 degrees and have these things be kind of like tabs. Also, I think the Wisp logo itself can be a home. Like you click on that and you'll go to this page. Okay, so let me see if I can figure out CSS text rotation. Okay. Okay, you're saying the center point, the rotation will be used, will be that. I see. All right. I could rotate the whole element. That's interesting. Why not? Let me try that. Rotation point and rotation. Okay, let's do rotation first. Oh, like maybe it needs to be 8 degrees. $90. No, is it deprecated or something? Is that what's going on? Unknown property name. Interesting. Which is a euphemism for annoying. It's gotta be a block level element. Well, let's see. I don't know why it's not working, but there's probably more than one example that I can look at. Oh, XXXX. It's not supported name browser. Oh, well, that would be why it's not working. Why did you even put it here? Okay, I'll try the top result instead. Okay. Transform, rotate X. Okay, let's try that instead. Although, text? It's annoying. This is very incomplete documentation. Okay, okay. I think I got it now. Transform, rotate 90 degrees. Let me try that. And remind myself never to go back to that website. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. It's even got a little icon there to show me. Oh, look at that. That's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. There is a question of how it's going to affect the layout. I think I'm probably better served not to rotate the entire button element. Maybe instead I'll put a little span in there and rotate that and just size the button so that they can definitely fit. That might be the way to do it. But I will just enjoy the crazy little animation I can do with the buttons. What is diagonal stuff? Is that neat? Do I want to use that? You have diagonal buttons? Nah, I want something like that, but spaced out better. Okay. Although let me look at these. They're not doing bad. The problem is that the layout that it's using is based upon the position of these buttons in unrotated form. So it feels like I need to put a container for the text inside the button and rotate that just to get to any good result. So menu bar button. Let's throw a span in there. Can I get away with that? Will this just even work? Let's see how that does to start. Okay, back to normal. Then we say transform, rotate to 70 degrees. I don't know about that. Oh, I've got some overrides though, so let's do that. Okay, it doesn't seem to do any kind of transform on it. Could it be that it will not rotate a span? It needs to be like a div. Can I even put the div there? I think I can put a div there. Why couldn't I? Come back to menu bar button. Let's say this will not be a span, it will be a div. So we'll get the block level layout. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, then another thing I need to do is set the height and width on these. Height. This is not going to be that hard. Okay. 3, 4. Okay. 5. Okay. And then the width. Like so. Okay. I probably will need to either set a center point or set some margin to get the text to be lined up correctly. Okay, let's copy this over because it seems to be working pretty well. And I suppose I can bring in my colors too. Wait for the colors, wait for the colors. Just get this stuff oriented correctly first. Okay, is there... okay, so if I come into here and I say margin top REM, yeah, okay. That's not bad, but it feels like I can't provide a value that's going to center it inside the button. That'll work for all the text, so it's better if I can figure out some kind of automatic centering solution. Text align. That did nothing. That doesn't do anything at all. Man, this is kind of tricky. So I say turn off the transform. There's no centering. Okay, CSS center span. I'll say indiv. That should be the same as a button. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Margin. Maybe that's what I want to do. I'll try that in a moment. It looks kind of gross to me, just to, as far as being able to understand it. I think as soon as I apply a display of inline block, I lose my rotation ability. Oh, this is a div, by the way. This is not a span. This is a div. Center div indiv. Well, I did text align. That was the problem. But still, I always kind of forget what is the CSS to do this very common task. Okay. I can use flex. Let me start with flex because I'm using flex all over the place elsewhere. And if I just kind of stick with it, maybe it'll start getting easier for me to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Okay, so let's say menu bar button. display flex. Okay. So these guys are just like way the hell over here. Okay, what do I need to do with this? So you only have one element. You're probably kind of confused by this rotate thing. Let me turn that off. Okay, you don't have enough room to fit the whole thing there. Justify content center. That looks easier than the flex. If I just put everything in the center, maybe that'll do it. If I turn off the transform. Yeah, trouble might be that the initial centering of it is based upon this size that it couldn't fit inside of. Maybe. I don't think this does anything. If I turn off the width. Oh, then it's centered. Then it is centered. So I am right. This decreasing the width causes issues with the layout. So close here. Let me try some of these other options. So I'm going to go back to that other one I was looking at, because there was one example that looked kind of gross, but like maybe it might do something. So let's try that. Ooh, I got the horizontal to work. Wait, is that right? Or I got the vertical to work, but is it just from the display table? Yeah. Okay, so margin, I forget, it's top 0, auto, bottom 0. Right and left are auto. Maybe I need to tweak these a little bit. Or if I say 0.2 REM. No, not what I wanted. Okay, 0.2 REM. Okay, that's promising. Do it on the other side. Auto 0.2 REM. No. Yeah, you can do negative. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think I got it. I think maybe. I've never made before these silly rotated buttons, but I kind of like them. Oh, hey, Nick Blue. Sorry, I kind of missed your chats there for a moment. Are rats protected by animal rights? Can you beat a rat with another rat in a sock? Can we take one rat, put it in a sock, use it as a weapon against another rat without any comeuppance to us from the powers that protect rats? This is pretty important for us to address. I think we should try it and see what happens, and then go from there. Oh, okay. I bet you can get away with doing almost whatever you want with a rat. That is kind of curious to me. Is it legal to torture rats? Is it legal to torture a rat for fun? No, for sure it's against the law to torture a squirrel. Rats are insane. People who think it works believe it causes torture. What? No, that's a different question. So this remains unanswered here. 3 upvotes. 3 people want to fuck with rats. I would say I would get no joy myself out of torturing a rat, but it does interest me. It does interest me. Is it an actual crime? I'll say it's not really easily learnable by searching, or at least not by looking at the first page of DuckDuckGo. Yeah, but you said, can you beat a rat with another rat in a sock? So, okay, you know what? If you put out a rat trap, yeah, like you're just saying, a mouse trap is pretty goddamn brutal if you think about it. So it seems to me like the ways that we normally kill rats are already pretty brutal, as you say. So it would be unlikely for there to be some statute on the books like don't fuck with rats because we're already fucking with them. Yeah, well, I mean, all right. If you really are like a dude that wants to go mess with rats, then I don't know, you got problems. But I think you're just joking. But I will state, for the record, I did not advocate torturing rats. I do think I'm not above killing them. If there's some rats in my house, I will kill them. Because my house is not theirs. It's not a rat house. It's a human house. And also, those goddamn rats. They never pay rent. Never. Not even one time. Doesn't matter how much I asked them. You just walk up to a rat. In your left hand, you've got an empty envelope for the rat. In your right hand, you've got an empty sock to put the rat in. And you just ask that rat. You make a decision. All right. Back to my horizontal buttons. Okay, but why would it not do these ones too? So I didn't say apply the style just to these top 3 buttons, which looks great. I said to these as well. Well, I mean, also, like, if the rats are paying rent, then, like, I want to treat them well too. I say, you get to choose from 7 to 8 p.m. What we're gonna watch on TV. Like, it's your house too, in the shared areas. It's not all mine. If you're paying rent, fair's fair. And then you got like the ratifuge. But yeah, you need a system of rewards and punishments that is either going to respect or torture the rats. But what is the deal with this? Why would one be... It doesn't really... I'm probably going to spend way too much time on this 90-degree button rotation nonsense. Yeah, don't just be an asshole to rats. Like, if there's good rats, then, be a good interspecies ambassador. It sounds like you've got some biases you should be thinking about. Yeah, exactly. I see. Those are the good rats. Oh, I see. But what if there was a rat that had love in its little rat heart, and it just wanted to come and express its love to you, and it just comes up and gives you sweet little kisses, right on your mouth. Yeah. Okay. Am I just gonna be playing with this for 5 million years? I might be. Well, I just hate this tweaky business with the rotating buttons and the text and the margins, and there's no rhyme or reason to this whole thing. Let me just see if I can find a straightforward example somewhere in the web. Rotate text 90 degrees on button CSS. Yeah, mice are nice. Yeah, what do they do? They're trying to do the same thing. Put input in div. I think I did that. Let's take a look at their example. Yeah, your example's fucked up just like mine. So, yeah, I already got that far. Your plan is it's a little convoluted, but it may get you the results that you need. That is not helpful. Yeah, this one. No, it's powerusersmicrosoft.com. That's not going to be good. Text rotation. I don't rotate a div 90 degrees. I know how to do that. Easy. Favorite animal? Capybara. Capybara. Because it's got interspecies love in its heart. It'll hang out with turtles. It'll hang out with monkeys. It'll get a monkey on its back. It'll get a turtle on the monkey's back. If you're sitting on a hammock, capybara is going to come up and nuzzle you. It's the Jesus of animals. I'm not a Christian, but it is the Jesus of animals. No. It will never go into battle. It's a lover, not a fighter. A capybara. Capybara wants everyone to be happy with each other. Willing to let a few things slide, you know. Capybaras would hang out with rats. They would get along just fine with them, even though rats are petty and vicious on average. He would transport you into battle, but then he'd feel disappointed that you hadn't told him you were going into a war zone, because he really didn't want to support that effort. They're just so damn peaceful. They don't want to hurt anything. They just want love. That's all they want. They'll try to win any situation with love. Even if attacked, they're just going to be like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Let's hang out. That's all they're going to do. Yeah, but are you talking rats? Or you talking capybaras? It's just annoying. I mean, I can take this and I can post it on Stack Overflow. Maybe someone will solve it for me. Not that I'm lazy like that, but it's like there's people on Stack Overflow that are really good at CSS. I'm not that great at it. Alright, let me just There might be one other way I could do it. What happens if I just increase the width of all these things? Okay, if I just say 6 aria or 7. No? What about the width? Yeah, I just don't know how you would do it. I think the reason that these are different is because the width that is assigned to it is different for these words, and then when I do the rotation, it influences the positioning. Maybe setting a center point on the transform. CSS transform, rotate, center point. Origin. There we go. Let's play with that. So let me say inspect origin. Okay, what if I say 50%? 50%. Does that do anything? No, same problem, same problem. If I turn off the transform. Turn off the display. Turn off the margin. Okay, I do. Oh, got it. Got it. That's it. That's the magic thing right there. That's all I needed to do. Okay, that was hard. That was surprisingly hard. Okay, let's get the colors in. Let's see colors. Colors. Okay, now I've got a whole shitload of colors defined. Let's just bring them all in. Menu bar button. Okay. Modern. Okay. Things I want are button text. Button. Here's all this. All this. All this. All this. I can tell you what my least favorite animal is, though. Raccoons. Don't like them. Little gangsters is what they are. Bam. Raccoons, man. You see a raccoon like on your doorstep or something like that in your space, and go up to that raccoon. You could have 2 frying pans or something. Bang them together, make loud noises, make yourself look big. Yell at the raccoon, it'll just sit there looking at you. Don't want to fuck with a raccoon. Okay, so for that, okay, so do background color, and it will be text, button, button. I didn't get button. Okay, get that one. Not background color, just color. Button text. Okay. What? I see it defined right here. What's the issue? Okay. Yeah, color. Sets the color of the textual and decorative parts of the element. Yeah. Okay, so I just say, does that work? No, it does not. Okay, so you're saying I got the syntax wrong. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know what the rat brick video is. Why is this squiggly? I'm missing something. All right, well, yeah, have fun with your ratty ambitions. Yeah, I got my CSS rotation going, so I'm feeling good about that little thing. But yeah, rat dreams. Go to sleep with your rat dreams. I just don't get it. Why is it like that? Okay, that would be fine, right? But okay, if I maybe it's that particular color definition that's screwed up. Let's just put in button here and see if that works. Yeah, it does. So that probably means that particular definition is wrong. Doesn't look wrong though. There's button text. Is it you don't like the hyphen in the middle of it? Why? That wouldn't be it. This looks exactly right. So button works. I don't know if any of those did work actually. I don't think that worked at all. Oh, I didn't do the from colors thing. Okay, there we go. Button text. And yeah, okay. There we go. All right. And then let's see. I think I want some kind of spacing there. Let's take this logo and give it just a margin underneath. Margin, bottom. Yeah, like that. I forget all the CSS for hovering and all that. So let's see, what can I do that? I kind of want to get this overall width of this a little more controlled. So let's go 0.2 rem, 0.4, 1, 2. Okay. That's pretty close to what I want right there. Yeah. Okay. Nice. What's the width on this guy that I just settled on? 2 rem. Okay. I was going to get rid of the home button and use Wisp to go to the home. So for that, just come back here and I'll do a little bit of state. Screen fix is going to be let's see, screen, no, equals, screen, what is it, screens, or screen, what was it, yeah, like that, right, so screen, and it's going to be home, but whichever one is not home, that's what the ones I want to filter to. So just do that. Okay. So then for that, I need to pass in button screen configs. I should get rid of the home button. Let's see. Yep, it did. So let's make Wisp go to the home page. Let me also redo this. I see some errors down there. Are they done? Yeah, they're done. Cool. All right. Let's see. This will be. Okay. Actually, I could do this like screen configs. This is going to be the screen. Where's it? Screen. Home. URL. Okay. And I gotta do a use navigate. Import. There we go. Okay, so come over here. Yeah, it works. Cool. The border style in this, let's fix that. Let's see what I did on Chirp for my buttons. Okay, this bar down here, which made it so they automatically got a kind of border around them. Yeah, that's very tablet oriented, having this button bar down there. So I don't know, I probably can't get too much from that. I do kind of wonder about letting the one that's currently selected be flat and the others be a little 3D. I think I can do something else that'll look better than that, though. Okay, so let's do border style none on all of them. Okay, and then just like a little bit of spacing between them, please. Margin bottom 0.2 rem. There we go. Then I'm gonna have something about which one is active. So let's do that next. Alright, it's starting to look pleasant. I kind of like this 90-degree rotation, not just from an aesthetic point of view, but because it has an effect of making this text disappear a little bit until you care to look at it and focus on it. So, I mean, it's still present, but like unless I make an effort with my eyes to see the text on these buttons, they sort of fade out of my perception and allow the stuff to the right to be more present. So it seems like a selling point. Okay, go back to the screen container. House of Children, and then is menu bar open? Screen. Let's see. Active screen. No. Active screen. Okay, render the menu buttons. Let's see. Is active true? Oh no. Okay, let's do that. And then go to home screen, and then I think okay, no, it's not home screen, it's face builder screen. We say active screen equals screen face. Okay, I need to import that. Then the menu bar button. Okay, const button class equals is active. What's the way to make this be a non-op? Can I do that? I can. Nope, I can't. What can it be? What can it be? Okay, you just don't like that. So we'll say if is active, navigate to the URL. Okay, don't need this. There we go. Okay, class names, button classes. Okay. Okay, there's the one that's active. It's all fucked up. That's fine. I kind of expected that. But let's fix it. Then I want to remember what the way is to extend a previous definition. Okay, say that. CSS. CSS module extend. Yeah, see if that. Yeah, like that one. Button effective extend rounded corner extend corner. Do I have to use this? No, I don't want that. I want to see modules. Oh boy, this person was very thorough. I do appreciate that. Less. There we go. That's what I want. Composes class name. Got it. That's it. To say composes. Button highlight. Button text highlight. Alright, see how that looks. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now I do want something like a hover animation. Let's see what I did on Chirp. Because Chirp, I had all that stuff working pretty well. Hover, active. Okay, let's remember those. Come back over to web face. Say menu bar button hover. Let me say background. This will be button highlight, I guess. I guess this will be button over here. Active. Okay, I'll try that. Okay, not a bad start. It's not quite what I wanted, but is there some kind of animation chirp? How would that work? Oh, it's an animation. So you say transition. I don't quite remember why this worked though. My CSS is not that strong. No, there's something there. It's kind of not bad though. It does show I'm going to click on it. This one, Spiels, that seems off. Oh, I know why. I got an off by one error on my logic. Okay. Screen container. Let me say. Screen no +1. Yeah, and it's just showing faces. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad at all. Honestly, it's just fine. Okay. God, there's so many things that make a button just look like a good button. Okay, so a lot of them I just popped in just now. There's a few things like the mouse cursor needs to be set correctly. I want this effect not to be applied if it's selected, because it's not something I should be able to click on. Also, at some point I lost the URL clicking capability on these. That is the most important thing to fix. Let me fix that. Div class name, blah, blah, blah. It's not a menu tile. It's a different thing. Okay. It's the opposite. If not is active, navigate to the URL. Okay, I can fix that real easy. Okay, menu bar button. Okay. Come over here, go to speech, bam. I think if I just make the circle a little bit larger, it'll look better. So many things to tweak on this. What's this divided by 15,000? If I just take out one, what does that do? It cannot be seen. Okay. Yeah, okay. What's 10,000? Little. Little has its charm too, but I think I want to go the opposite direction. 2,000. 20,000, okay. 23. That could work. I could round the corners on the left side. Border, radius. Yeah, okay. Border, top, left, radius. 1 rem. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, starting to like it. And it's got that kind of old-fashioned file folder thing, which is a little skeuomorphic, but it's still like I think it's pleasing. There we go. Okay, now I want to make it so it doesn't look like you can click on it here. And for me to do that, I need to disable the hover for it. Menu bar button active. Just is that gonna do it? Nope. Background. Okay, that fixes that. Yeah, it's pretty pleasant. I like it. I think maybe the last thing I'm fixing these guys up is let's add the mouse cursor stuff. And I always forget what the thing is I need to put there. Okay, what's it? Cursor. Default. Yeah, let's do it on the friggin' image at the top first. Okay, it's not that one. What is it then? Pointer. That's the one. Okay, cursor can be pointer or it can be default. Okay, and for buttons. Try that. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, well, I think I did pretty decent with that. It's kind of cool how whoever wrote the code to handle the mouse over like took into account the empty space of the rounded corners too. So I'm not technically hovering it until I get past that rounded corner. It's a nice little bit of dotting I's and crossing T's there. Okay, that's pretty good. Got 15 minutes left on the clock. Anything else I want to do in this session that's not too much of a lift? I think I could try writing the code to hide that bar. So if we go to the screen container module, okay, const menu bar classes equals it's open. We'll do styles control pane. Otherwise, we'll do styles, just styles control pane closed. Okay. Go back over to, oops. Should be consistent. And probably this is menu bar open, should be his control pane open. Okay, control pane closed. Go to screen container module. I can do content pane, not content pane, control pane. Control pane closed. It's gonna derive from control pane. And we'll save the width. One REM. Yep. Okay, it's just gonna do pretty minimum kind of thing there. Okay. Well, it won't set the width to like 1 pixel. Just hide it maybe. Weird. Okay. I don't know. I don't want to overthink it. A display none will do fine. And then if I want to do some tricky animation type thing later, that's fine. I can do that. So let's do display none and call it good. I know what I can do. I can add this to another screen. So let's put this back to true. It might be the case that I never want to close the menu bar too. All right, so let's go fix the other screen. Also, why is this not getting called? Home screen. Okay, so there's my WebP generator, and I want it to. Boy, this is kind of ugly. Oh, I could take out some stuff. idea why it's doing all this weird coloring here. Okay, so this is going to be screen container. Active screen will be screen. What was it? Beach. Okay. And you could do an import. Although I always have to check up above. Bless you! My wife sneezed. Okay. I have to check up above if it did a weird import. Well, some of these things are just in a bad spot. I can move them. Get rid of the relative URLs. Okay, do that. Then go to speech. There. Yeah. Works. Fast. Works. Fast. Okay. Yeah. This is making me feel good. I've got like the basic skeleton of navigation here. And more than that, you know, it's showing things in a visually clean way. It's not like really impressive or anything, but it looks kind of nice. Let's call it good for now. So I can look at it without the developer stuff. This feels like it shouldn't just go all the way out to here. I could put a max width on it. Just play with it a little bit. Okay. That's the kind of thing. That's the kind of thing. Okay, so I could take the one on the bottom, one on the top, give them a maximum size. Wrong one. Okay, different page. Home screen. Wisp logo. Bam, like that. CSP Labs logo. Okay, like that. And that's starting out pretty responsive. Yeah. It's not a bad little responsive design. Okay, let me take this away. See what happens. Click on here. Oh, these guys need some mouse pointer stuff too. Okay. It would be kind of cool have the navigation animation be preserved cross clicks. But now I'm just kind of looking for like new stuff to do with my remaining minutes in the session. So I like those little animations like that. I suppose a way I could do it is to apply some kind of starting animation when you arrive at the new screen, instead of allowing the animation to play through when you click it. Because if I wait for the animation to complete before I navigate, it's going to feel sluggish. This is just properly instant, and I love instant. It's actually something we've just kind of lost from our web experience. Actually, you could say we never had in our web experience, but at least it wasn't common. But inside of desktop apps, things happen fast, and then when you get over to the web, you're just kind of trained for things to be slow, to take a little bit extra time as there's server round trips. But this app is designed with no requirements to retrieve data from a service or store it on a service. So everything is just fast. I don't want to lose that, especially not to display an animation. Okay, it's a pretty good stopping point right here. And it's about time for me to go eat shepherd's pie with my wife. So let's call that a stream. A rat-tastic stream. Stopping the stream.